Okay, welcome back to day 14. I am working on a girl from a Patreon that I have, and I'm making her a little different because I didn't trace it, so she looks a little different, but I'm also doing her in watercolors instead. So I hope you like her. I think the eyes just gave me a lot of problems, but it's mostly because I guess at the level I am, I need to draw larger is easier than small. Drawing small is it's just a lot more challenging in terms of the face. But after I finally got it the way I was happy with her. Again, the whole point of all this is to practice drawing and to improve. So when I get done, I'm gonna do some pen work. Let me get a bigger brush for the background. I'm gonna do some pen work and maybe some Poscas. I think I'm going to do something easier for day 15. So I think it's more or less been like something easy, something hard, something easy, something hard. So that way I don't get burnout of making a project every day. I'm going to alternate between difficulty and easy. I hope everyone is having a good day, good weekend coming up. I know, this is just a smaller brush. I'm going to have decent weather today. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. So it's fun to paint a girl with the sunflowers or flowers, and that's it's just cute. It's goes with the spring theme. Have this girl and these little flowers, so that's why I chose this one, just because it makes me think of spring. Not too worried about being super neat, because she's going to be all this is going to be colored in with different colors. So all right, I'm going to dry it. I'll be right back. Okay, now she's dry. I'm going to move on. All right, so let's go with this pink. It's really pretty. All right, let's go over here and work on the flowers. All right, I'm just going to do the bottom part because we're going to put another color on the outside edge of the flower. So this would just be more towards the center. And I did not try to get the, flowers perfect. That is not the point for this one. Just some fun doodled flowers. And a little more pink in there. Okay, so now I'm going to do is go over to her hair. Cool hair. And we're going to get more of this pink. Okay. I'm going to take this pink and I'll put it more in the center. All right, I'm going to hit the heat gun. I'll be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to hit with a little bit of purple. Ooh, a little. Okay. And I'm going to color in this section here. That's not what I want to do. I guess I am now. Okay. Just go ahead and do the whole, let's just go ahead and do the whole thing. It'd be easier. I was going to throw in another color into the mix, but let's just go with it. Awesome. She's looking pretty cool. Okay. Again, I'm going to keep pausing every time I dry. I'll be back. Okay, she is all dry now. And then I'm going in. That's the right color, turquoise. Hold on. I'm going in with some blue. I added a second coat to, let's see, I forget which one it is I want. Where's my swatch? Well, if I had my swatch laying there, I could tell what they were. Oh wait, I think I see it. It's this one. No, too dark. Anyway, I added a second coat to, that's it. I added a second coat to everything. All looks good. I added a second coat like to her face, and I'm going to mix this too. And now you can see her face a little bit more, and then everything is, everything's just more, everything's more vibrant now and pretty. So I went another coat of purple, another coat of pink, and, another coat on her face. So, yeah. So she's starting to show up now. Well, it's the only thing with watercolor is, if you want it darker, most of the time you got to you got to go over it a couple of times. So versus acrylic. Okay. In the middle, I'm going to hit it with green. It's a little bit better green. All right, then I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to color in some of the stripes on her dress. Again, I'm going to, after I get done doing this, I may end up, like I said, I'm going to dry it. I may have to go with the second coat, but I don't want the recording to go too long and you have to, watch me dry and do a second coat. So, all right, and let's go back to the purple. Ew, and now it's brown. It mixed with some other stuff on my tray. Okay. So add some purple in here. Ooh, yes, purple. That's way too much purple for me. Hopefully it won't be as intense when it dries. Otherwise, I should know real quick add more over here because I've made this so dark. I need to make this darker. What will pull, see, I put my hand in because it's not dry. What will, what's going to pull it all together is all the mark making is what's going to pull this all together. So, but I think you get the gist. I'm going to finish filling this in. Then I'm going to dry her. And I'll come back and then we'll do the mark making. Okay, so she is all colored in. So we're just going to come in here and start doing the mark making. So just I figured you'd rather watch than to sit through watching me, going over and over and over and coloring her in. So that's no fun. So let's do some mark making. This will help lighten and brighten because the colors are dark, but this and all this Posca and stuff will help to lighten up the girl's hair and stuff. So, because I know the whole time you were thinking, man, those are dark. But once you add all the white in, it's going to look awesome. And the black, then you get it popping out. It's going to look awesome. I'll be going back around the flower with some black as well. So this purple may not be dry. I feel like it's coloring my white. So I'm going to be having to go back over that. Or because it's dark. See, it just blurped right there. And for those, there was a question in my chat about whether I will be streaming with Kathy anymore, and I will not be. So, and these videos are for mixed media March, so I really need to keep these just focused on, the art and the fact that I've, made another page for my journal, and I am continuing to create every day in March. So I do have to put a jelly print on here somewhere. Now that I haven't decided what I'm going to do. That's where I'm going to pause again. I have some jelly plate stickers, so I need to figure out where those are. I think I went through making a whole batch of them at some point. So I'm going to have when I go to look, I will pause it and go look. It's in a file somewhere. It's kind of like, where you just mass produce, and I did that at some point. So I need to find those. Try not to lay my hands in the wet Posca, but I'm still succeeding in doing that. So just saying. Okay, there's my and I don't think I'm going to be going back to doing lives, but I mean, I guess there's always the option of changing my mind, but at this point in time, I will not be doing any more lives. It will just be videos, and it won't always be doing, like a mixed media march or whatever happens to be, the current thing everyone's doing. It could be other things, you know what I mean? I want to work on some summer things, obviously, and stuff like that. So I will probably be definitely doing some recordings, but it's going to be just recordings for now. I know that someone mentioned about they miss the interaction between us and all that. Yeah, I know. It's just not. We're just not going to be doing this anymore. So. We're going to be doing our own art and our own things. So. I'm trying this because a ton of Posca bluffed out right there, and I can't even go in there with white at the moment because it's so thick and wet because we had the big blop happen. Blurp, burp. I don't know what you want to call it. Burp. Maybe burp might be the better word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry this. I might want a fatter Posca. I'm going to look for that jelly print stickers, and I'll be back. And on the other subject matter, as it is, I mean, when you're watching a recording, there's no audience, there's no one else to talk to. So, yeah, it's just going to be a different format than what everyone is used to. But I think for now, this works for me. And I'm always going to be doing art. I love art. I love all kinds of art. But I need to do recordings, and I may stick with recordings. Um, a lot of the only bummer about the lives are fun and interactive, but then, at the same time, it's difficult for people to watch a really long stream, because they're busy. So the advantage of the recorded video, which I watch tons of recorded videos on YouTube, is that you can watch it on your leisure, and obviously it doesn't, take as much time. So if you have less time, a recording would be easier. So I can also pause to grab stuff or whatever, and you don't have to wait while I go grabbing things. So there is an advantage there. And that's about it. I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but this is this is kind of the way it is. So I'm sorry. I appreciate everyone watching my videos through this mixed media march. I appreciate the views. I appreciate you following my channel, and I appreciate your support. And if you want to, I have a Facebook. If you want to join that, you can see what others are doing. You can see some stuff that I may post, but I may not film. And, that would be another way to see everything if you're interested. If you're not on Facebook, then I'm sorry. I have an Instagram, but it's private. So you have to send me a follow thing. I just got too much spam, too many bots, etc. on Instagram. I had to make it private. But my goal this year was to work on drawing, doing faces, actually, taking my art classes, watching my Patreons, and doing more art this year. And I think I will achieve more art this way. And then I will doing recordings or, lives. I mean, I will get more done. And again, I can pause, etc., etc. It's hard. Lives are hard. You have to read chat and art and talk and think at the same time. And it sounds easy, but it's really not. It's really not. So I appreciate you understanding. And some make it look easy. Just saying. And it's really not, but they just make it look easy. Or for some kind of art group, or that's kind of worded weird. But the four of us that used to do things with Eileen and Helen. Yeah, it's all come to an end. Everyone's going and doing their own thing. But I do hope that you still like my art and you still want to come over and watch my videos and see what I'm doing. Yeah, if you're were in a Facebook group, you would have saw my post about not streaming anymore with Kathy. And that's another way to kind of stay informed as well. I also will post in there if I make a video. I will also post a link in there to let everybody know, because YouTube sometimes doesn't send notifications out like like we would hope they would, So but this March mixed media, it's challenging, but I'm up to the challenge. It's good. It forces me to focus on my January goals I set for myself, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So what I ended up doing, I couldn't find the stickers. So I did make a bunch. I don't know where I put them. But what I used for the jelly plate, that's part of what you got to do, is this is the old jelly plate pool. And I cut out the flower. The flower was not in a color tone that matched. So I cut it out and just colored it in with the Posca so it would match. So I think she turned out really cool. She's colorful, fun, hippie-ish. Again, I saw this on the Patreon, and I will link that down below. And also I will link Carrie the Crafter and PM Artist and everybody who is doing the Mixed Media March 25. And thanks for liking my video, subscribing, and watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.